Hello, hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome to Quiet Soul Tarot. My name is Rose, and together we will be going over exactly what you need to hear right now. Today, there are 4 piles for you to choose from. There are also timestamps in the description below for you as well. So if you wanted to skip to a certain pile, you can do so. But before we start, I ask that you just take a moment, pause this video, close your eyes, and just focus on your breath. Be still within yourself for a few moments, and when you feel ready, open those eyes back up and select your pile. Pile number 1. So today we are going to be hearing the exact message that you need to hear right now. So I'm going to just move the candle out of the way. It's going to be burning as we do the reading. Today we're going to be starting out with your tarot. Then we are going to jump into your oracle card messages. And then last but not least, I'm going to leave you with an affirmation at the end. So let's just get into this here. Let me go ahead and lay out your cards here, intuitively placing them where I think they should go. Actually, I think they might just be in order here. So right here for you right now, I feel that this is also you right now. This is possibly something coming to you in the future. So let me go ahead and read that for you guys. So this first card, 3 of Swords. Let's go ahead and focus in on that. Look at those shards in the heart. Oh my goodness. This is where I see you being right now. Heartbreak, pain, and rejection. This card is like the card of breakups. And I think that this is what you're going through right now. Either a breakup or a loss of a friend or a loss of somebody very close to you. I think you're going through some pretty powerful emotions right now. And I think it has to do with love. This is just telling me that you've had a broken heart, and I can tell right now with the 9 of Swords energy that you are in a state of distress. There is anxiety. There is just crazy scenarios of what if playing in your head. You can't stop thinking about it. I mean, look at this card. The swords stand for thought, and they are attacking her in her head. So all these thoughts are keeping you down right now, so that you definitely need to hear what your oracle messages have to say. So we are going to come back to this King of Wands, but before we do, let's go ahead and jump into what can help you right now and what you need to hear from these oracle cards over here. We're going to start with these 2 oracle cards. We're going to start with the Love Guardian from Angels and Ancestors deck, which is my favorite to get really good advice from. So the Heart Guardian, love and let yourself be loved. That is the message that comes along with this beautiful card right here. So the Heart Guardian, welcome with open arms opportunities to give and receive love. So obviously, if you're just going through a breakup and you're not going to want to give or receive love, but this angel wants you to know that you are loved, that you are lovable, and that you are surrounded by the energy of love right now. Even though you may feel loss, love is swirling around you, encouraging you to open your heart and receive the blessings you have to offer. So your angels want you to know that you are a highly loving being who deserves to give and receive love. That's beautiful. And this is very important for you to hear right now. You deserve to receive and give love. And I'm so sorry if you are going through loss right now, but let's move on to the Traveler. Okay. So, oh man, I gotta fix these cards. They are looking janky. So, the Traveler. Move in a new direction. Welcome any opportunities to travel. Okay, so this could mean traveling in deeper and seeing what is there within yourself, or actually gaining some physical distance in the real world. So from the situation, you are being encouraged to see how far you've come and how you've grown as a person. So the message here is to move in a new direction with your thoughts, trying to think positive thoughts, or moving in a new direction by actually just distancing yourself physically away from the situation or from whoever may have hurt you. Now, from the Starry Beginnings deck, from the Starry Beginnings deck, wow, look at that. Let's see here. Explore, love, and create. The only thing that holds you back is you. Okay, so you may actually be afraid to go off and do some soul searching, what we talked with the traveling by yourself, but this card encourages you to explore. This card coming up with this traveling energy just beckons you to go out and explore somewhere you've never been before and to open your heart to new opportunities of love. I know you want to sit and think on whatever happened, but the time now is for you to explore and to get new opportunities to love and open that heart again. Maybe this breakup or this loss happened a while ago, and maybe you're still stuck on it, but your angels and your guides are telling you it's time to move forward now. It's time to move in a different direction. So explore, love, and create. And that create part is very powerful because it's telling you that you are going to be the one who creates new opportunities for yourself. And you're going to be the one to draw in new opportunities for love and for life. So that is a really beautiful card to go along with this spread here. So from the Sacred Self-Care card deck that came back for you is family. Okay. Family, I share unconditional love and receive it in return. Wow. Okay. So this is an opportunity to practice forgiveness and unconditional love. This is giving you opportunities to heal wounds with your family members and finding ways to connect with them. So this will be practicing your unconditional love for yourself and for others around you. And I really do appreciate that the family card came up because even when you're going through a hard time like this, the best place to return is home, where you feel all of that magnificent love again. Look at them. They're in a loving embrace, and you can definitely get that love back with your family. So there's that. And now I'm going to go back to the King of Wands here because we never really talked about him. He was just kind of sitting, waiting for his turn here. But the King of Wands. So here, I do believe that this is what you are going to run into if you go out and you explore and you open your heart again. I do think that this is what you will run into. A man or a woman who is very passionate about you. They are going to know exactly what they want. They're going to be a visionary and have a fiery passion, which will be perfect for you because maybe you just came out of a situation where you were betrayed, or maybe you didn't know where that person's priorities or passions lied. But with this King of Wands and this new energy coming into your life, you can be very excited that he will be very passionate about you. So that's awesome. Here we are talking about new love and opportunities, and I do see a wonderful man or woman getting ready to walk right into your life. So I am going to leave you today with an affirmation from this card. Let's see. I am already abundant beyond measure. You will find the perfect person for you, but just know when you manifest love, you have to feel abundant on the inside first before you can ever get somebody else who will make you feel as abundant as you are as well. So it's all about feeling abundant on the inside. And, I know that you've had a loss, but this is your affirmation. I'm already abundant beyond measure on the inside and the out. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. That is all I have for you. This is a new channel, so feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I will be here every Monday and Friday with new tarot videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. Okay, hello, pile number 2. Let's get into your reading today for exactly what you need to hear right now. So, I'm going to start out with the Mystic Monday Tarot to see just what's going on. And from there, we will take a look at the messages from your oracle cards, and I will give you an affirmation at the end of the reading. So let's go ahead and dive into your tarot here. All right, I've got them faced up right now. I'm just trying to fix that. So we have the Queen of Wands. Oh, let me just move your candle out of the way. It will stay burnt throughout the whole reading. It's for you. The Queen of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Five of Cups. Okay, so what I'm seeing right off the bat is this Five of Cups. This energy has got you in a rut. Five of Cups represents disappointment, setbacks, being bitter, or feeling broken. And I think the Five of Cups represents you right now. I think your self-esteem has been broken. Something has happened to you and it has left you thinking low of yourself. So feeling shame, resistance, and fear. I see a lot of different situations popping in my head, but you have been left with shame and these feelings that discourage your inner light. It discourages your way of being. Almost like the real you has been locked up, and guess what? You're defending it. So let's take a look at this Seven of Wands. This is a defensive energy. The Seven of Wands is about protect, challenge, and get away from me sort of energy. And I can see you trying to preserve your true self and putting up a lot of walls against some people in your life. You're on the defense mode right now. You are not going to let anybody take anything else away from you right now. And this can lead to a lot of distrust with people and seeing others in the wrong way of light because of what's happened to you. I have a feeling somebody may have taken advantage of you, either advantage of your kindness or generosity, advantage of your money, or even advantage of you as a person. I think that's what's got you feeling like there's nothing left to give, little disappointment, and the little bit there is, you are defending. This is where the Queen of Wands here is who I think you will become. I think this is who you were actually before you met this person or went through the situation that you went through. The Queen of Wands was who you were, and I see you getting back to that confident, love in life sort of energy. Now, I have some oracle cards here for you that have some messages for you. So let's do Protection Guardian here. I love working with the Angel and Ancestors Guide just because they are awesome and I always feel that I get good advice from them. So you have here the Protection Guardian. The message that she brings is to drop any shields of shame, resistance, and fear that are standing between you and your chances of enjoyment and fun. So you may have encountered shame or embarrassment in your past, but this is not your present. Your angels are drawing close to you at this time to help you move beyond any limiting thoughts, emotions, and patterns that make you feel unsafe. So you may have been put into a situation that made you feel very unsafe and very much in danger, and that's probably why you're feeling so disappointed, set back, and so much shame. I hear from Spirit telling you to not blame yourself right now. That's what I hear. Don't blame yourself. Don't blame yourself. So let's take a look at your self-care card. You have build strength, okay? And that makes perfect sense. If you were taken advantage of physically, you need to build strength not only in your physical body, but also emotionally and mentally as well. So we have here my body and mind and spirit are resilient with this card. Even though you've went through the situation here, you can still bounce back and gain some strength. It's time to move and strengthen your body in a new way. Consider a fitness class or exercise video or personal trainer. So this gives you very actionable things that you can do to actively help you out. That's why I love this Oracle deck. So getting stronger, gaining back your confidence. So the last Oracle card comes from the Starry deck, Starry Beginning deck, my apologies. And I love this deck because I believe and I know we all come from Stardust, and I always feel like I'm getting back to source with these cards. So you are your greatest gift. Now that is amazing. That is an amazing message. You are your greatest gift. This is the universe coming to you today to say that you are a gift. You are a blessing in this world and your life's journey. And it says on this card, your life's journey is your greatest masterpiece. So everything happens for a reason. And I know it's hard to go through what you went through because there is something that is causing you to just feel very, very little. But you are your greatest gift, and you will build back your confidence again. This Queen of Wands, you will build back that confidence again. It will come back. See, time is a very precious thing that helps us heal. But there's an affirmation card here for you. And that says, honoring my boundaries is not selfish. See, maybe the lack of honoring those boundaries in the past is what got you here in the first place. Perhaps you thought if you were to honor your boundaries or say no or not want to do something, that was selfish of you and that you should do what other people want you to do first. But I see here that just honoring your boundaries, needs, and yourself is what's going to keep you safe and what's going to make you thrive again. Just like the Queen of Wands. I think once you build up your strength and when you can drop those shields of fear, shame, and resentment for yourself, when you can appreciate that you are a gift and not something to be taken advantage of, I think all of that confidence and vivacious Queen of Wands energy will come back. Well, that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is a new channel, so please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I will be here every Monday and Friday with new tarot vids. Thank you so much for watching again, and I will see you guys later. Okay, hello, pile number 3. So we are going to get into your reading today, what you need to hear. I have some tarot from the Mystic Mondays deck that we're going to go through first. Then we are going to dive into your oracle cards with their messages. And then I'm going to leave you with an affirmation. So let me just move this to the side. This will burn throughout the entire reading. Let's jump into that tarot first. So we have the Hierophant, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Princess of Pentacles. I see this as a progression, and that's how I've been reading these spreads, seeing as a progression where you are now and what's coming in the future or the near future. So, right away, I'm feeling as if you've been learning and spending your time, maybe learning something about the spiritual ways, maybe something about the law of attraction. That's the biggest one I'm getting here, just from the intuition. I have a feeling it's law of attraction. I'm getting more of the spiritual aspect of the Hierophant right now. The Hierophant guides you on your spiritual journey through unity and community, rituals with rules, structure in society. So this is what I kind of feel like where you're at right now. It also represents a sort of spiritual transcendence. You're definitely learning something spiritually. And I'm seeing a lot of spiritual aspects coming up. Not so much the tradition with this Hierophant today. But I think that you're learning and opening up to the universe with this card. Maybe you are figuring out the way things work. That if you can change your mindset, you can start to manifest things. But yeah, so let's go on to the Wheel of Fate, which is actually interesting. You're dealing a lot with the universe, so it's interesting this card would pop up. So now with the Wheel of Fortune here, I do think that there is going to be a change in your life. Dealing with the Wheel of Fortune, you can never be so sure what will come up. When you involve yourself with the universe, a balance must occur. So the Wheel of Fortune is all about karma, fate, and destiny. So I do think there's a change coming, but it may not be the change that you were hoping for with this manifesting law of attraction stuff, if that is what you're into right now. It may be totally different change, and that's just the Wheel of Fortune card for you. But with this last card, I see the Princess of Pentacles here. She is the card of get it done, go do it in the real world. So she's all about manifesting your dreams into reality here. That by learning everything you can in the real world, you can set yourself up so that you can go after your goals and desires in the real world. So there is a little bit of contrast here between where you are at right now with your spiritual stuff versus the material and outside world. So with the Princess of Pentacles, who is all about making her dreams become reality, she's going to collect resources, build assets, and pursue real world goals, realistic goals. She wants you to know that it's easy to get lost in your dreams, but to stay grounded in order to apply your creativity for the use in the real world. So you have a lot of creativity going on, but you have to find a way to apply it to the real world. So she wants you to remember that with practicality, logic, and reasoning, you can go anywhere. So let's take a look at your oracle cards here, and they're going to help you. They're going to help you figure out how to proceed after hearing all that. So I'm going to pull a card from the Angel and Ancestors deck, which I love, and that is Autumn. So release the old and rest. That is what that says on there. Let me see if I can focus it. There we go. Autumn, release the old and rest. So this crow brings along the message. This is what it reads. It says, release all of the pressure and expectation weighing you down. Set it aside so that you can recover before moving into a time of renewal. So this may even be the pressure that you're putting on yourself, pressure to have a certain life, to have something of value to you. You know what is heavy and what is holding you back. Is it a person, situation, or a dream? Is what the crow asks. It is time to let it go. When you hold on, you try to control reality, and that never works. So maybe you've been trying to control your reality a little bit with this hearing of this law of attraction thing, but now is the time to let go and go with the flow here. It's the crow from the crow. When you let go, you make space for new to enter into your life. You are being guided by your angels and nature herself to whatever is stopping you from moving forward, to release to release whatever is stopping you from moving forward. And I think these expectations you're putting on yourself to achieve your desires is maybe what's holding you back here. So this next card from the Sacred Self-Care deck, Flow Like Water. Okay, so I do love this deck because it gives you real-world actions that you can apply to your life. So this card reads, I give thanks for the abundant waters of the earth, offer great reverence and sincere gratitude for the waters of the earth. So this is focusing on gratitude. And if we are to go back to the law of attraction, that is what it's all about. Gratitude will help you move forward and flow like water. Being grateful for what you have now so that you can attract things to be grateful for. That's how it works. Now, we have the last two cards over here, which is your affirmation and your starry beginnings card. And I'm actually going to pair that with the Princess of Pentacles here. So once you start to apply this logic, practicality, and gratitude, oh boy, I think the floodgates will just open up for you. So Look at that. Miracles will happen. Once everything is clear and focused and grounded, you can give the universe that intention of clear, focused groundedness. And trust me, the universe will respond to you. And now your affirmation here. I allow myself to receive. So when you begin to step in this path of action and gratitude, you can begin to allow yourself to receive. You can turn your creative energy into real life pursuits here, and you will start to see the miracles coming your way, and you will receive. I get the feeling that you've been waiting, and you're doing everything right, but it's just not happening. Well, everything we discussed here today could be where you need to focus to move forward. So that is all I have for you today, pile number 3. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is a new channel, so feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I will be here every Monday and Friday with new tarot videos. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. Okay. Hello, pile number 4. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be giving you all the messages that you need to hear right now. Okay, so we're going to start with the Mystic Monday Tarot. Let's see here what we've got. See what's going on, see what we got. I'm also going to move this to the side. Move your candle. I'm going to move your candle to the side. It's going to stay lit throughout the entire reading. So we have here, I'm not doing reversals today, but we have here, the King of Cups, the 4 of Swords, and the 10 of Wands. Okay, and very interesting cards here. So I see a progression here. Okay, so this is just what's hitting me intuitively. I'm seeing the 10 of Wands representing you at this moment. Now, the 10 of Wands is all about obligation, duty, and responsibility. And the first thing that comes up for me when I think of this is physical labor, right? Maybe your work is very backbreaking. Look at her, she's struggling to hold it up. Maybe your work is very physically demanding on you, or you work with your body like dance or fitness or something like that. I'm also seeing this could be some emotional labor that you're doing for somebody else right now. But regardless of whether or not it's physical, emotional, or mental even, it's still going on right now, and it's still labor, and it's very heavy for you. You are carrying a very heavy load right now, and Spirit sees you and wants to help. So let's move on to the 4 of Swords. Now, this energy right here is the energy you need in your life. The 4 of Swords is all about rest, taking a pause and recharging. I see this as a progression, so I think the next thing for you to do is actually to take a break. Your mental health and your physical health need some support right now. So you need to take maybe a day off. And if you're not working right now, or you feel that this is an emotional labor that you're carrying right with you right now, you need to get away from that person or situation that is making you feel bogged down. So take some time for yourself. Go somewhere you know you'll be left alone to your own devices to just recharge. We'll go over what else you need to hear right now with the King of Cups, but the 4 of Swords is definitely the most important theme for you here. So, like I was saying, the next card here is where I see you at the end of this progression. And we will talk about that once we get through the oracles I have for you here. So let's go through them. I'm going to pull from the Angel and Ancestors deck. That's where I got your cards today. So we have Mountains, Stand Your Ground. And we have the Lord, Take charge with authority. Okay, so let's jump right in to the Lord card. I'm going to place this down here. So the Lord card, the message he has for you is don't be afraid to take charge or use your voice. Be strong. Sometimes you have to take control in order to be honored. And if you feel that your kindness is being taken for granted, it's time to change. You have the energy and might to overcome dramas or energies that aren't working for your growth. You are being encouraged to be the boss instead of being bossed around. So you're carrying this big load. You could be carrying this big load because maybe you're not standing up for yourself. Maybe you're not giving yourself a voice. So let's look at the mountain and see if we can get anything else here. So stand your ground. Hold firm to what you believe in or are focusing on, because you are absolutely right. Know that heaven and earth are supporting you. If you are feeling challenged or pressured at this time, know that spirit is more powerful than you think. You are resilient and grounded. Take time to root yourself. So these two cards for me are starting to form a little bit better of a picture here of what's going on. I don't think you've been standing up for yourself lately. I think you've just been taking nonsense from others and situations you found yourself in. I think you've lost your voice. The one thing that is supposed to be helping you out right now, that is supposed to be loud so that you don't have to carry such a heavy load. I think right now, instead of standing up for yourself, you'd rather just carry the weight here. So, but we'll get into it. We'll see what's going on. So, from the Starry Beginnings deck, you have Shine Love on Fear. Okay. So, I do like this little snippet that in the guidebook that says, shine love on fear like light into darkness. Love will shrink your fear. And I do think that a reason why, that it's just a reason, maybe part of it, but a reason why you're not giving yourself a voice is maybe you're afraid to do so. Maybe you feel like you will lose your job, or maybe you feel like you will lose the love of your life if you take time for yourself. But here's a message from this star card. Rather than staying stuck, you can lift yourself up, brush yourself off, and continue on your path or journey. So this is saying, instead of staying stuck here, bearing all of this weight, keeping yourself mute, you can do everything you need to do to find your voice again, and you can find what you need to heal. So that is an important message coming from the stars. So this last card here, movement. Movement from the Sacred Self-Care deck. Let's see what it is going to tell us here. So the mantra associated with this is, I feel embodied and empowered to move with strength and grace. Create a clear energy flow throughout your body by introducing a new movement practice in your life. So this could be yoga, walking, whatever suits your taste. So I think the most important thing here is to tune in to see how your body is feeling. This card is encouraging you to take a look at what's going on with your body and your health. Finding new ways to incorporate movement in your life can definitely help you get in tune with your needs and your limits. So now that we've done your oracle cards, let's go over the last card here. This King of Cups that we never really got to. So the King of Cups is a master of his emotions and communication. He is able to respectfully communicate what he needs. Now, if you are able to do everything we discussed, I am positive that you will embody this King of Cups energy. I see you mastering that communication within yourself and with others. Now, going back here, I think this lack of communication and not really knowing your body could be because you don't even realize that you're pushing yourself to your limits and that you need a break. Other people may not even know what you're going through right now. You may not even know what you're going through right now, maybe because you're not in tune with that body of yours. So now the one last card here, your affirmation. Let's see. How I feel is okay. I do not need to explain it. You do not need to try to validate or prove your feelings to anyone. It is okay to feel the way that you feel, and it is okay to express and communicate what you feel. So the most important thing to take away from this reading is that you need a break. Rest and recharge. That is the most important thing that I want you to take away. If you don't do anything else, if movement's not in the cards for you and you can't rest or something like that, there is no excuse. Sometimes we need to just take a day off and just recharge, and that's what you're in need of right now. So that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is a new channel, so do feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Not surprise, subscribe. I will be here every Monday and Friday with new videos. So thank you so much for watching again, and I will see you later.